Welcome back, another episode. Riverdale episode 2 of season 7. Without all the relationship issues, it isn't a teen drama. There was a ton of it. Even though it's 1955, certain contemporary romances are still making an appearance. It appeared to be a new sitcom set in the Archieverse upon reading chapter 119, Skip, Hop, and Thump. This had the first genuine sense of a reboot in comparison to Riverdale season 7 episode 1. The plots and characters all seem to have been taken directly from an Archie's comic book. It was energizing to see our favorite characters in this new setting. It kept us on our toes for what might be in store, like Archie pursuing Veronica as a sock hop date. 2 of season 7 of Riverdale. Without the complicated love triangles, it wouldn't be a teen drama, and plenty of it at that. Despite the fact that it's 1955, certain contemporary romances are still being shown. It had the feel of a brand new sitcom set in the Archieverse. Chapter 119, Skip, Hop, and Thump. This episode of Riverdale season 7 had a much stronger sense of a reboot than the first one did. Everything about the story, from the themes to the characters, felt as though it had been taken straight from an Archie's comic. We were kept on our toes for whatever came around the corner, like Archie pursuing Veronica as his sock hop date. It was nice to see our favorite characters in this new setting. The fact that Veronica seemed to want to talk to Archie the most at the dinner party added to the confusion. If she liked Archie the most, why didn't she invite him by himself? When she didn't like them, why would she entertain guys like Julian Blossom? On the Riverdale season 7 debut, Veronica already had a date with Archie and was aware of his contributions. The way Archie and Mary responded to Veronica was the star of the show. We love our queen, but we also appreciate a person who respects themselves and others they care about. We all cheered for Mary more when she called Veronica out on her tricks. She made it abundantly clear that she would not allow anyone to manipulate her son's heart. Archie's great act of self-care was standing up for himself and dancing with Mary instead. Sometimes, obtaining what we desire most is not the best course of action. After everything that had occurred, Archie learned to prioritize his family and himself. If they do meet, they must determine what their true desires are. The same is true of the prolonged Archie, Betty, Kevin, Clay love triangle. Our #Barchie dreams are on the verge of returning. Did you notice any chemistry developing between them while they were dancing? Betty hasn't realized that she has a crush on her buddy yet. Despite the fact that it is clear she wants to be with him, she was unable to speak when Kevin decided to commit. Her desire for Kevin, as I mentioned earlier, wasn't in her best interests or what she actually desired. She will be happier and stop trying to force things the sooner she acknowledges her emotions and gives him the truth. Also, Alice must butt out. She just favors Kevin because she perceives him as wealthy and coming from a respectable family. She probably knows the whole story about Kevin deep inside. That was very unsettling, and it was unsettling to see her conversing with Kevin while giving him the pin. It appeared as though she was coercing him and pressing him to comply with her wishes. It's clear that she wanted to be with him, but when Kevin chose to commit, she had such a low energy level that she had trouble speaking. She wasn't doing herself any favors by wanting Kevin, as I previously stated. She will be happier and less likely to try to force things if she can identify her emotions and give him the truth right away. Alice, furthermore, needs to butt out. She just favors Kevin because she believes he comes from a respectable family and is a wealthy individual. She probably knows the truth about Kevin in her heart. It was spooky and unsettling to see her talking to Kevin and giving him the pin. She appeared to be coercing him and making demands of him. Consider how Ethel's scary comics for Pep Comics were received by the school and adults. She shouldn't have been painting in class, to be sure, but they still regarded her like a troublemaker they needed to manage. A more sensible grown-up would have viewed her gift as a promising future profession. Just remember that the year is 1955. The speed with which things turned against her was so frustrating. Why does Ethel never seem to have a good time in any timeline? She might have her chance in the following timeline, and Jughead might then express his emotions for her. In the gloomy hamlet of Riverdale, it wouldn't be unfathomable for Ethel to attack her parents. Nevertheless, since this is supposed to be the picturesque and wholesome Riverdale of 1955, such events shouldn't occur here. If she did it, this might be the beginning of the town's descent into darkness. Or perhaps it's the impact of the new big bad. Ethel became entangled in something negative. I'm eager to see what Riverdale has in store for us next. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe our channel.